the start of the second quarter, we have a two-man substitution for Anejo 65. Sonny Jaworski and Peter Aguilar are in for Philip Cezar and Dante Gonzago. To take a look at the Samboy Lim and Josel Angeles there in civis. Bad pass.
Good anticipation there by Teng. Cuenco wanted to drop the ball down as Fernandez hit that three-point shot. Not really the first of his career.
But one of the rare ones.
Something rare, you know.
Sonny Jaworski bouncing it off to Ray Cuenco. Wanted to hand off, and a 3-second violation is called on Anejo 65. Too much passing there.
Fernandez is now being relieved here by Ives Dignadice.
Dignadice started off for San Miguel Beer, but had to be sidelined after picking up 2 personal fouls in the first quarter. There's Norman Black looking at the stats and scratching his head.
He's looking at the stats, looking at the floor. If that lead gets any bigger, he'll be looking at the stars.
Well, he probably had to scratch his head after looking at the field goal percentage. 80% by Anejo, only 50% by San Miguel Beer in the first quarter. Alfiel Mario sinks it. Despite the harassing tactics of Peter Aguilar on that jumper, there you go.
And rebounds and fast breaks. Everything went for Anejo, but then San Miguel now trying to make the comeback. They're just down by 11.
Rudy Distrito against Almario.
Norman puts a bigger player now on Rudy Distrito in the switch off, actually, in that case, no?
Dignadice goes up against Chito Loizaga, tried to drop it off to Alvin Teng, but the pass was a bit wide. Jaworski swipes it. Here's Jaworski. Out to Chito Loizaga. Quick pass to Ray Cuenco for the jumper. And Bobby Jose comes down with a rebound off to Franz Pumarin. Teng. Back to the basket shot, picks up a foul from Ray Cuenco. So the lead of Anejo 65 has been cut down to only 11 points. That's the first foul on Ray Cuenco.
Teng really knowing how to protect the ball there, coming up with a very difficult attempt. He'll take 2 from the 15-foot line, a high looper there. People will probably not forget the 2 free throws that Teng converted against Presto with practically no time left to give them a victory, but he misses this second one.
42-32. The lead was the biggest at 16, but Mon Fernandez, as Andy mentioned, converting a 3-point shot at the end of the first quarter. And Sonny Jaworski is blocked on his drive
by Ives Dignadice. He gets through the gauntlet, but there's good timing on the part of Ives Dignadice, and he swats the ball away.
Distrito. Quick turnaround.
He lost the handle on that ball, but he still, like Hector did earlier, had the presence of mind to come up with a jumper, no?
That's poise for you. Alfiel Mario to Bobby Jose. The drive by Bobby Joe.
And we're going to have a foul by Aguilar here.
Foul Distrito.
I'm sorry, Distrito. And that will be how many fouls on Distrito? Number 2.
12-point lead here by Anejo 65 with 10:04 to go in the second quarter. Bobby Jose missing on the first free throw. Backed up against Ray Cuenco, was walking right behind him.
The gallery section is completely filled up right now, no?
Well, they were here early. The fans knowing that well, these 2 games are certainly very interesting to watch, especially the championship, which will go off with both teams sporting 1 win apiece in the best-of-7 series.
There's going to be a foul here on Pumarin. That's number 2 as we see Postanes coming into the ball game for Bobby Jose. So all the 9 men of San Miguel have now been used, no, with Alfiel Mario coming in earlier.
Tight pass inside to Ray Cuenco. Knocked away by Alfiel Mario. 9:54 to go here in the second quarter. A 12-point lead by Anejo 65.
Let's see a play underneath the basket. They were so successful at this kind of play in the first game. This one was a miss by Aguilar, but he goes and picks up the ball, drops it off to Cuenco. He's so deep underneath the basket.
Bank shot just in time because the referees were already counting on the 3 seconds.
Violation, yes, against Cuenco.
14-point lead again by Anejo 65, 46-32. Yves Dignadice against Ray Cuenco. Oops, got away, but he lost the ball.
The ball seems to be very slippery. A lot of the players have been losing the handle on the ball, notably even guys that have good grips like Distrito. No?
Yes. Dodong Pastana is harassing Sonny Jaworski. Peter Aguilar working against Alvin Teng. Jaworski's pass for the three-point shot and misses.
It's going to be a foul on Pumaren.
Foul, Pumaren.
And that's number 3 on him as Pumaren complains vehemently. Let's see what happened here.
He and Distrito were jockeying for position. He pushes off against Distrito, and that's where he was caught. But they were both holding hands before that.
Walking the park. Distrito 1-on-1 against Franz Pumaren. He knows that Pumaren is in foul trouble, and Distrito quick to take advantage of that.
And
Distrito, yes.
The play was set up for him. No? That's the fact that you can realize that you have that kind of an advantage. Do it quickly, no?
Well, early in this ball game, Distrito already with 15 points. Dignadice and Teng is open.
Somebody forgot the rotation somewhere along the line. There were actually 2 open San Miguel Beermen, and Teng got the jumper from about 8 feet.
Quick curl by Chito Loizaga using his left arm for that drive, and a possible three-point play for him as he picks up the first foul of Alfie Almario.
3-point play in the offing here for Chito. Already 50 points for Anejo against 34 for San Miguel, and we still have 8:34 left here in the second quarter.
Well, as we said at the start of the coverage, that Anejo Rum 65 would certainly want to pounce on the depleted lineup of San Miguel Beer, who are missing the services of Samboy Lim and Josel Angeles on injuries. Here's Alfie Almario going baseline against Peter Aguilar. No count there. Foul downstairs by Aguilar. And it will be a sideline inbound for
Foul,
San Miguel Beer on the
Aguilar.
first foul of Peter Aguilar. In steals on your screens, Anejo Rum has swiped the ball 4 times against only 1 by San Miguel. The pick by Dignadice for Pumaren results in a miss, and again, Anejo controls the board. Chito Loizaga spotting an open lane. Maybe the shot, and traveling on Yves Dignadice.
And he knew it. That's why he made that spin. He knew he had
Teng.
committed a violation. Yes, they need Fernandez back in the ball game. He's coming in for Teng. Bobby Jose also coming back
Dignadice.
in for Yves Dignadice.
8:05 to go in the second quarter.
17-point lead here for Anejo.
Shoes on the other foot as Chito Loizaga gets away from Alfie Almario.
Nobody helping out there. It was a 1-on-1 situation for Chito Loizaga, and when he pump fake Almario out of the way, he was all the way home. No?
Here's Mon Fernandez. Postanes again losing the handle. A lot of errors here on the part of San Miguel Beer.
You know, the ball is slippery.
Yes, as you said, the ball really looks slippery. Look at Don Postanes trying vainly to save it. There's the pull-up again by Distrito. Pumaren gets the rebound, and he's scooting into the front court. Spotting Almario running alongside him. Chito Loizaga taps it over. Rudy Distrito. Mon Fernandez waiting downstairs. For that time, Distrito made sure.
He's not going to challenge Fernandez
No
one-on-one
way.
with a layup. He knows the shot blocking ability of Mon, so he pulls up for a jumper. No?
And Adele goes to town with a 21-point lead here in the second quarter. Pumaren.
Because of exceptional shooting and good defense. That's the way they got this big lead.
And now he's running again. Distrito handing off to his coach, and a quick timeout by Norman Black.
Timeout, San Miguel Beer.
Coach Norman Black had reason to be worried. The score is standing at 57-34 for Anejo Rum 65 behind an 8-0 blast here in the second quarter. Alfie Almario against Peter Aguilar. Here's Agustin. Jaworski harassing him. Hector Calma on the run. Still can't buy the basket, and once more Anejo controls the rebound.
They got to risk taking more jumpers and making them from the outside. Their game, half-court game, is very poor, and Anejo has been controlling rebounds well. No?
That's right. That's why they've got this 23-point lead at 57-34. 6.5 to go here in the second quarter.
Only 8 seconds left in the shot clock. Chito Loizaga knows it, so he has to force this jumper up.
Didn't hit the rim, so shot clock went up, but Bobby Jose took it away, and this is a bad pass.
Complete mental collapse in concentration here on the part of the Beermen. You know, those kind of plays, usually you'd see them getting the ball to the point guard. They'd be speeding up the floor. Somebody would get a pass, and they'd have an easy layup. No? Here, they're very tentative right now because of the big lead of the opposing team, and they are not only good, they're also lucky, as shown by that shot by Ray Cuenco.
Ray Cuenco has a very high field goal percentage in this game.
He has only missed once from the field. No?
Almario is open.
This is the kind of shots that they need. If they can make it, it's really going to be hard for them to come back.
Ray Cuenco off to Jaworski, back to Cuenco. Great passing play between Jaworski and Cuenco, and a foul to boot.
Almario.
From Alfie Almario, that's his second personal foul.
And San Miguel has been nailed to 34 points as Anejo takes a 27-point lead.
And we're only the second quarter. Well, a lot of
Jose.
drastic measures will
Almario.
have to be undertaken by the San Miguel Beermen if they want to get back in this ball game. Anejo Rum 65 certainly is not letting up. There's a very pensive Coach Norman Black.
28-point lead right now, 62-34.
They'll have to settle down, San Miguel Beer. Hector Calma against Sonny Jaworski. Juan Fernandez trying to come out and meet the ball. Inside, Agustin.
Blocked from behind by Gonzalgo in a double teaming effort together with
8
Cuenco
seconds.
there.
Shot clock.
Well, with Samboy Lim out of commission, Ato Agustin certainly will have to fill in for Samboy Lim, but so far he's only scored 4 points all in the first quarter, none here in the second period.
Only a second left on the shot clock.
And that's the 25-second violation on San Miguel Beer.
25 seconds. Violation.
Yeah, they had 8 seconds left when they made the throw in. Fernandez lost the ball a little,
Yes.
went to pick it up. Then he started dribbling there in the 3-point area.
Another case of
That's correct call. You know, the ball
Yes.
went out there. That was the nearest area where the violation was committed, and you got to throw in from that closest point.
another collapse on as far as concentration is concerned on San Miguel Beer. Here's Sonny Jaworski, Ray Cuenco. His second miss for the
Yes.
evening. Dante Gonzaga with the offensive rebound, but he will be called for a loose ball foul.
Pushing against
Foul,
Agustin there,
Gonzalgo.
and he was caught.
Watch this here. As Cuenco takes the shot.
You're going to see him push him out of the court, actually, for the easy follow-up shot. No?
It is 62-34 in favor of Anejo Rum 65. Big 28-point lead.
Hector's got the open shot, and he finally breaks that 34 points.
Oh, stepping on the baseline, called by referee Rivera on Sonny Jaworski as he issued that baseball pitch. Despite the fact that they're up by 26 points, Sonny Jaworski
Let's take a look at that on our slow-mo. We'll see it. Okay, he's out of the floor, but he has an established position of being out. Almost another bad pass there. We're going to have a foul here called against Aguilar. That'll be his second foul.
Foul. Aguilar.
5 team fouls called against Anejo, 4 against San Miguel Beer with only 4:48 left in the second quarter.
Here's Agustin. Juan Fernandez is open.
Good screen there by Dignadice. It's a 4-0 run here by the San Miguel Beer team, cutting down that lead to 24.
Biggest lead, of course, was at 28 points, established by Anejo Rum 65. Chito's open at the corner. That's his favorite spot.
It
Didn't
won't
get the
fall
shot,
this
however.
time.
Dignadice with the rebound off to Calma. Juan Fernandez. Ives.
Air ball. There was pressure in the shot by Ives Dignadice because one of his teammates was lingering in the 3-second area
That's
for
true.
quite a long time. So there was pressure in his shot. No?
And a couple of Anejo players were
Shouting
shouting.
3 seconds, 3 seconds.
Well, if you remember, in Game 2 of the championship series between Presto and Pure Foods, Jimmy Mariano called the timeout with just 2 seconds remaining. A lot of people question this timeout, so we asked Coach Mariano and his insights on this matter. We'll have that for you on KP at the half. Calma.
6-0 run here, lead down to 22 as Chito Loizaga was replaced earlier by Philip Cezar.
3 minutes and 43 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Philip Cezar has it against Alvin Teng. Dante Gonzago handing off to Cezar, almost lost it. Quick turnaround by Philip. Loose ball foul is going to be called. By the way, we'd like to give you our latest tally in our sharp shooter of the conference. Leading the pack is Marato with a 91.4% clip, 31 out of 35. Ato Agustin is at second place, 89.2. We'll give you the rest after this timeout. 62-40, a 22-point lead by Anejo 65. We were telling you about our sharp shooter leaders. Marata and Agustin on the 1-2 slot. Distritos on third place at 88.4%. Alolor 87.5%. And Magsanop 86.9%. Turnover here. Hector Caba 2 steps ahead. Ray Cuenco tried to block him from behind. Philip Cezar got the loose ball as Cuenco banged into the support there. Jaworski.
That was a very sorry play there for San Miguel. An easy layup. Could have cut down the lead to 20. And all of a sudden it's back to 24. You know?
3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. As we said, Anejo 65 showing no signs of letting up despite this commanding lead. Juan Fernandez with a turnaround against Philip Cezar. He's got a three-point play coming to him.
Foul, Cezar.
That's the third on Philip.
Famous fadeaway shot of the big man there. Mon maneuvering his way in for a good jumper there. Lets out a long looper here.
Fernandez's three-point play is in the offing. Didn't get it. Still a 22-point advantage by Anejo 65, 64-42. Gonzago is open.
Been missing those jumpers. Hector Calma pushing the ball up, looking for his teammates. Good pass by Fernandez, but Ray Cuenco came into the picture.
2:34 to go in the second quarter of this ball game. This is the third game of the best-of-5 series for third place in the All-Filipino Conference. This is between San Miguel Beer and Anejo 65. Both of them with a win apiece. Jaworski spotted for that foul. That's his first in the game.
Aguilar.
Peter Aguilar is replaced by Rudy Distrito.
Yes, they need a guy like Distrito to continue to put the pressure up against San Miguel. It's a 22-point lead, but you know, like Buchen and Seb have been saying, no lead is actually safe. No, we're only in the second quarter. Momentum had been on your side all the way. Here is a good defensive play by Philip Cezar.
Well, a big example of that theorem that no lead is safe. But Pure Foods had a 21-point lead in the third quarter in the second game, only to win by only 1 point on a lucky shot by Jerry Cordillera. Alvin Teng.
And another three-point play in the offing here, this time on a good cut by Alvin Teng from the weak side. Cuenco giving up his second personal foul, and Anejo with 17 fouls right now.
Still a 20-point lead by Anejo 65. Alvin Teng wants to cut it down some more with this free throw. Juan Fernandez is remonstrating with referee Rivera there. And Juan Fernandez is still talking to referee Rivera.
Concentration is not on the game.
Cezar.
Oh, what a basket.
Good English there. Top spin on the ball. And looks like a technical might be called on Yves Digadise, who banged the ball on the floor after picking up that foul. Jolens. Sabi ni Philip Cezar.
Yeah, he lost the handle on the ball here. And still managed to make the shot.
And there's Digadise. Watch him as he bangs the ball right there. That cost him that technical foul. Rudy Distrito will take the technical free throw.
Maybe he wasn't really mad, you know. Sometimes players do that. Parang balasa yan, you know. Hoping to get some of the luck back into your team, no? Because obviously Anejo has been very lucky with some of their shots here, no? They've executed well, they've defended well, but they've also got the breaks on some of their shots.
Right now, Philip Cezar will go for his free throw, this bonus shot, after converting on that seemingly impossible shot out of the basket, and he completes a three-point play. Again, a 24-point lead by the 65ers. Ato Agustin being shadowed here by Philip Cezar. Mon Fernandez working against Gonzalgo. Oh, good block by Cuenco. No, not quite. A foul is going to be called by referee Maglaya on Ray Cuenco.
Cuenco.
That's going to be number 3 on Cuenco. Well, you must remember that the team foul trouble, or rather foul trouble, did Anejo in. And of course, that contributed to a lot of things. Anejo lost to San Miguel by 21 points last Thursday in their second game. And one of the factors were the foul trouble.
And they're trying to give it back and say, quits tayo.
Oh.
Because they have a very good size lead here. That's going to be an offensive foul on Distrito. Good call by referee Maglaya. This one is a good call. You can see that Distrito puts his shoulder there on the guy.
Alvin Teng, yes.
Gets him in the bread basket.
Yes.
Cuenco.
Cuenco is now being replaced by Chito Loizaga. That, by the way, is the third personal foul of Rudy Distrito.
Well, Anejo still has a 22-point lead as we go into the last minute and 32 seconds of this second quarter. Mon Fernandez working against Philip Cezar. Oh, he thought Agustin was going to cut inside. Yves Dignadice trying to save the ball at the baseline, lost it.
Agustin was trying to cut, but he found himself in front of 2 white shirts. Couldn't muscle his way in, and he stopped running.
That's right, and Mon Fernandez could not check the pass anymore.
The backswing going, so it has to come down.
Philip Cezar out to Jaworski, faking a three-point shot, barreling through. Agustin expected that.
Good anticipation. Distrito cannot give up fouls, and there's Agustin following up his own miss, cutting down that lead to 20 with a minute left here in the second quarter.
68-48 is the count. Anejo is in penalties, and Miguel has 16 fouls. That won't go in. Fernandez off to Calma. Calma.
What a nice bank shot here for Hector.
Great ball control by Hector Calma as he scooted into the front court and into the lane. And the lead is down to 18 points. This was biggest at 28.
Enough time for about 2 more plays here.
Here's Jaworski. Out to Distrito. Jaworski against Dignadice. Heading off to Philip Cezar. Cezar now with 11 points in the game. Back to a 20-point lead by Anejo. Fernandez double teamed. Finds Agustin under the basket. The reverse is no good. Tough luck. A second to go. Jaworski tries a desperation attempt. And it's a 20-point lead by Anejo. After the 24th minute, we'll have Bill Velasco on KP at the half. And, of course, Dr. J's analysis at halftime after these reminders.